Hey there, Elamar here. This time we're playing Bouncy Weapons. So this is another small incremental game and does a few things a little differently, which is interesting. So naturally the idea is about the bouncy weapons. You can see the bow just flying around. So you have your cursor like usual and you hover over it and it does damage, except it only does damage when the weapon bounces, which is kind of a neat little, different mechanic than what you usually see. So doing that, of course, is earning you your currency, gold in this case, it looks like, or copper, or whatever that is. And you can upgrade your damage based on that. So after we've done this for a bunch, and I played this demo during Next Fest, or the previous or recent Next Fest, and enjoyed it. One shots. I find it's very engaging because you have to make sure that you've got your cursor there at the right time. And if you're hovering over multiple, it shoots out more projectiles, one per target, which is an interesting way to do that as well. Yeah, so we've got a bunch. We can upgrade a lot. And once you've filled the bar, I don't know if you noticed that there's a 15 or 25 bar here. Once that's done, then you have the boss room, which is timed. So if they happen to stack, it's very handy. And if you get lucky with something like that, there we go. And then floor 2 unlocks a different type of creature, which of course is going to have more health, give more currency, and it unlocked the skill tree. So now you can see that our points or our money can be used for the skill tree. And the skill tree looks like this. And there's, a bunch down here. And to unlock each, you just need to spend a total points above. So we start with extra enemies. Of course we want, because we want more overlap. And then here we have our circle is a little bigger, or they spawn a little faster. So both of these are worth getting, because this one right here, you can't read it yet. But once I spend a point, I shall just do that. Do that without closing that window. You can see that this is increasing your base gold coin, or gain. And you can see the icon behind here. It's the same thing. So we want that ASAP. Anything that increases your income generation is good. Feels really good getting a cluster too of like 3 or more of these things. Plus, just more projectiles shooting around is always fun. Alright, let's buy a few more points. Very close. What's this 28? It was kind of hard to read when it was dark. Alright, so we'll get that one. Oh, and this is a ring effect. Not too impressed with this, but we'll see. I'm gonna get that point first though. Maybe upgrade the damage a little bit too, so it takes less shots. Like it'll take about 2 upgrades to be able to defeat these in 2 shots instead of 3. Let's try that. Oh, goes off by a bit. And once you get up to the end here, then it does a bigger increase. And then back down to like 1 per point. There we go, 4 at once. That was nice. That will get a little bit more. 54. And a few more. And the other nice thing, well, nice different thing about this versus some of the other small incrementals I've been playing, and the one I made, is that this is not a timed thing. You can just stay here, as long as you want. There's no like initially, 5-second run, and then you make it longer and longer as you go. This is just, just kind of keeps going. And you hope to get those major overlaps. All right, let's throw a few points in there. We'll see what this does. And down here, you can see I spent the 5 points, and now this part's open. Once I get to floor 5, and I guess that's spend 3 more, it'll show me the next one. In this case, there's treasure goblins, so we obviously want that. I had show me on here. I see where I'm blind. I'm not seeing where the number of points available are. But okay, so now that was this, so you can see these. And that unlocked that second tab up here. So the ring has a cooldown. And then you have what it is there's 25% chance on a kill for an orb to drop. And then this is the ring. So it looks like the timer is 20 seconds. It'll just go out and, put a cursor on top of enemies so the bounce will, throw projectiles at it. And then what this does is, I think it just decreases the time. Oh no, it increased the targets actually. Oh, I don't have 5 yet. Once I get one more. But it's interesting, the mechanic here too. I'm not too big a fan of it. But basically it's a chance of success is 95%. So if you lose that, then I think it just means you can't upgrade anymore. That was quite loud. Yeah, so the chance went down by 5%. Oh, out of range just as it hit. Alright, do that. More points. Filtrate points make the world go round. Up here we have reducing the blacksmith cost, which is this, so that's good. And this is that chance for the ring upgrade to succeed. It's 5 higher than it was. And then these two, I forget what the bottom one here is, but this one was, right, the skill point cost, which is the one down here. Okay. We like both those because they're also both just increases of currency. Things progress a little quicker. All right, and then down here we had, oh yes, the ring recharge rate. So I guess it was what, 20 seconds? Oh, yeah, 20 seconds, so it'll go faster. And it's an interesting mechanic. I guess, maybe there's upgrades later that make it get even better and faster and more of them. But for now, it's not really doing much. But you do, as you saw, have to wake it up. So once it spawns, you just have to hover over it and it becomes active. It has its target count. It'll just be how many enemies it hovers over and lets get hit. Of course, if it, hovers over multiple enemies when it chooses one, then even better. And I think when you're hovering over the ring, it doesn't actually do anything better for it. Like, I think it still just shoots once at that enemy. Probably selecting all the enemies within the ring instead of selecting all the enemies within each ring. Alright, let's upgrade a bunch of stuff. Oh yeah, and I think this is just telling me that I have enough for that. Do that. I want to then see, or down here. Oh, and I was wrong. This is actually the 3 more. It's just the floor that you're on. So, okay, so now we have treasure goblins. They can drop that resource. And we'll increase the chance for them to spawn, which I guess is just going from, 1 to 1.5% chance. That will be just generic crit damage, it looks like. All the things. I guess I should really be pumping that up more. Actually, I'll show you now what doing this and failing looks like, because I doubt there's enough damage. Too far off. Oh, I thought that was going to be down. Yeah, so it just resets back into here too, so if you don't get the boss thing. So no big punishment or time lost or whatever. I think I was getting currency from the boss versions. Oh, there's a treasure goblin, so we want that. And it just, drops a lot more currency. Throw this a bunch more. 42 damage, that's probably enough for the boss room, so we can see what the next mob looks like. Just got an achievement for Exterminator. Move the mouse off at the bad time. Oh, they're almost in range. Alright, so if they were clustered a little better there, I think it would have been fine. I don't know that there's any crit chance base. At one point the tree was, 5% more. notice that guy. Yeah, you saw there it was 16, whereas normally the coins are 4. Oh, it's another one. Much gold. And always gotta remember to wake up that thing. The timer does not start until you wake it up. Let's just finish up this there. Okay. And I'll go back in here. Oh, there's better. That makes a huge difference. Oh, they're only worth the same gold, it looks like, as the normal versions. Yeah, 3.2 or so seconds left. That's fine. So this guy was left over. Oh, I guess he's a treasure goblin. It's always going to be a treasure goblin. They're worth, yeah, 6 each, so. Oh, I guess his were worth 8. It was just 2 dropped it that first time. Yeah, I mean, you know, normal incremental thing. We're getting stronger enemies, or more hit points on the enemies. They're worth more gold. Grab a fully. Oh, actually, I'll move on to that next tab once I get rid of a few of these. That guy. Alright, so this third tab is the blacksmith, which has skill tree, which you can't do anything with until you buy points with it with this currency, which, oh, so it's showing I only have 1, now I have 2. Kill the treasure goblin while I'm over here. And once I have a point, then, you know, you can use it in here. So that's the bow tree, that's back to the general tree. You can access it the same way, right? Meaning you get to it from here. But the points you have to spend with that other currency. So in this case, it's saying 50% chance or plus 50% chance to chain to the nearest target on hit, which is hit this one guy and it'll chain immediately to the next one. A very nice little chain lightning effect. And I assume when they're, you know, stacked like that, you're just getting multiple chains at once. Then the next point we want, which is from that special currency, so that won't count. There we go. There's another one, so another plus 50. So this means every time it'll happen. Down here, it's increasing the chain count, so potentially 3 enemies instead of the 2. I'm going to go with the consistent first, and then go back to our general tree and also see one more of those. And that one, or -1 blacksmith upgrade stage is required per tier. Per tier, I assume it's talking about that. What? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, yeah, there we go. One of them disappeared. I did not know that was a thing. Assuming that means each tier starts at a static value. Otherwise, you'd actually be losing upgrades that way. Or what that sound effect was. Alright, still need one of those. So I guess if we're not getting anything else here until we get another card slot, I'm going to show you what reroll does. Oh, okay, I got that confused with something else. I thought the reroll was something I saw in the demo that let you choose a different type of ring. Apparently not. Okay, so it rerolled. Now back up to 95. Oh, no, it's not. It was at 90, and this is the +5 from the skill tree, I think. Yeah, I did get that. Goblin. Goblin. Yeah, I'm not sure what. Oh, maybe the reroll is just to give it. No. I don't even know what that is. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna have to play around that some more, I guess. I guess I'll throw some more into this. Happens. Okay, so all it's doing right now is increasing that. That spawns, we'll get 5 targets out of it. Well, 5 minimum. Right? Or overlapping, then potentially more. Pretty cool later on when there's lots more stuff going on. Wakey. Oh, and that's pretty close. Alright, so now we got 3 for this. So I want to see what is this. bow speed. So it moves faster, it hits the wall more often, and you do, more shots. That looks like it'll be the same as that. I'll take the speed over the count just to see what this is. Okay, so it'll just do 25% more. So whatever number this is, times 1.25. I think I want, yeah, I'll take more points now here. Lots of points. This was the ring chart, sure. Now 50% means, yeah, okay. It went from 20 seconds to 20 over 1.5, which ended up being about, 13 seconds. It's nice, as long as you're there to hit it. And let's just upgrade that. Okay, yeah, 6 shots. 6 enemies. Be pumping that up a bunch. I think I'm behind on damage now because I'm putting so much into skill tree. Oh, super gold. Super treasure goblin. Alright, actually, I'm going to wait until the ring is available the next time. And I'm going to do the boss room. Strategies. Important. There we go. Oh yeah, forgot the bounciness there was doing good stuff. Alright, yeah, looks like we did it. Now we have some rats. Beefy rats. Yeah, every time you go to this new level, or just when you start the game, it, slowly loads in the enemies until whatever the maximum on screen is. And as you saw, we upgraded the speed that it's spawning them. Of course, eventually that will get very fast, I'm sure. Alright, we have 3 points. I forgot to spend the others. So this was crit chance. I mean, that's good, but I want to see more. We definitely want more enemies. Oh, so the tier multiplier here becomes 1.3, which I assume affects what was done in the past. Let's see. Oh, that's handy. So, yeah. So, it's retroactive thing. And then we get more of this, which is good for upgrading that. Which comes in pretty slowly as it is. Yeah, since you're not on a boss level, there's no, no urgency here. It's pretty casual. Hovering and shooting. Up your stuff. Looking for clusters. There we go. 3 at a time. That's always nice. Thing waking up the ring. There we go. Okay, so another point here. And for this was just damage. I want to see what these are, so I'm going to do chain count. The next one will be extra damage for each chained. It's going up in damage per chain target. It's interesting. Yeah, clusters are important, not just for what's in the circle now, but also all the stuff around it. Because there is a max range, of course, on that chain effect. I don't know what it is, but it's not super large. Now with that, we're killing these things quicker, which is good, except now there's, less on the screen. Need one more. Oh, there it is. All right, see what we can do with this. All right, so I just want to see if that's the same as that. Which it is. And now this one is unlocked, and look, there's another one at 412. Okay. So this is 15% or plus 15% chance to fire a bonus arrow, so that's cool. Random direction, though, that's less cool. But I mean, now that we have lots of enemies on screen, that still might be worthwhile. Bounced off a wall would be great. Kind of doubt that. Where are we at with that? 16. All right. We have lots of this, and I like skill points. We'll do that. All right, down here we have, that was crit, that's boss timer, and the last one was bosses will die quicker, except there's one extra boss. So, what was it, 5, I think? 5 or 6? That'll be 6, with the 15% less. Does that work out better? They're like 85 times 6 is slightly higher than, yeah, 5. Interesting. But I mean, you know, you can hit multiples at a time, so that works out. Gonna do that because we don't have anything else to spend it on right now. And we gotta pump up our damage. The damage is rookie numbers. Collect all the things. Alright, I think with this, yeah, we can do the boss fight after I do this. Do I want that? Oh, I mean, that's just, those are very good. This lets me see what's coming up. Yeah, I do one of these. Alright, oh, get rid of this guy first. Alright, boss room. Get close. Alright, well that worked out really well because, yeah, things were nice and close. Uh-oh, they missed an achievement description. Or missed changing the name of it or something, I don't know. Alright, definitely feels like things are going a little faster. Or maybe that's just because the bow's going up and down right now. Alright, we have that for resources. Very close for that. Yeah, that's a very simple, it's just increasing the cost 1 each time. It's cool. I think that's worth it. Actually, I just wanna, yeah, I'm at 122. And now it's at, wait. Maybe because that's not strictly related to the bow, it didn't change the number there. Yeah, the damage that I'm saying, there's red damage numbers there, which is, I saw 127, 307. Yeah, okay, so actually that math doesn't end up working out, so I'm not sure exactly how that's being calculated. Let's do another bunch of these. Oh, want that one last one, then I'll try the boss room. A little bit more. Oh, and I can upgrade the ring again. Alright. Hey, these guys are beefy, so see how that goes. Oh. Well, I got 2 shots? No. Okay. I didn't notice the timer, but it looked like it was probably pretty close. These guys have a lot more health. Like they did drop, well, they dropped 14 per, so see how that goes. It's probably a, you know, a sweet spot. Stay on the previous level long enough that you get a good surplus of damage or whatnot. See, I have a bow thingy. And, yeah, okay. Alright, so that looks like this is the same thing. Okay, and another chain cap. Cool, both of those are nice. Let's just do that for the fun of it. There we go, okay. Maybe the reroll is because, you know, at some point when this fails, if you're not able to reroll after that, I guess your only option would be to, or not reroll. You can't upgrade after that. Your only option would be to reroll. Try and, you know, get it better the next time. It's very random whether it's going to succeed or not, so. Although when I did hit the reroll the first time, it didn't actually change the target number. Don't need to explore that more later. Now I know in the demo there were different weapons. Well, you can see up here there's, well, actually, no, that wouldn't be the weapons. The weapons were here. Don't know what level that shows up at. I got that loud sound again, but I'm not sure what it was. You see we only need one bar. There it is. Alright, so chain count. I see this icon looks the same as that one. That's the chain thing, and then that one looks different. So let's go there. That was bow speed. Oh, okay. Wait, wasn't there a bow speed earlier? Maybe it's general? Oh, I don't remember. Oh, I didn't notice this is unlocked now. Oh, there we go. So that's how you unlock the dagger. Once you get to level 5, I think it was. Once I do that, now I can do the dagger. The dagger is red and it's like a bloody dagger. So for now, it looks like it's, you know, just shooting out its own projectiles. But I know that there are some stats having to do with them being a little different. Show it there. What about here? Okay, so there we go. So bow is when it hits a wall, fires an arrow, doing 150. Oh, that's the 150 right here. This one is when hitting a wall, slash enemies and cost bleed. So it does a little bit of a dot effect. And then it's, oh, it wasn't scrolled all the way up. Okay. So now this has that. It started at 5. What does extra damage? Okay, so its initial damage will go up by that. So I assume that'll go to 209. Did not. I'm not sure. Pulling the extra damage instead of base damage. Did that say? No, it didn't. I'm not sure. Either way, it does, you know, a lot more damage now and a longer bleed. That looks like different icons, so we'll see how that. Throw some more base damage. Oof. I think there, maybe it's the 4th button or something. There was a way to choose your selection of weapons. So at some point you can have 2 bows and no dagger, or something like that. Forget where that was. It'd be kind of nice. Maybe, oh. The rage bar. Oh, that's this. Okay. Yeah. We're there. Alright, well, let's upgrade this a little bit. I think just that extra damage is better, and this is, it will go faster. Not the icon I would have expected for that. But we have here, we want. Oh, okay. I think that's important. Get that. This is just crit. This is base gold again, which we want. Don't know what that one's going to be. This one was striker system. All right, let's see what the striker system is. There we go. Striker system. All right, if your weapon passes through a striker, it fires as if it hit a wall. I assume that's the circle. Oh, maybe not. Striker's limited charges, then respawns. Oh, so that's this here then. Okay, so that circle just counts as a wall, which is interesting. But since you can't place it, it's just kind of a random, you know, extra, you know, hits. Interesting. Oh, and it has a cooldown, I guess, between respawning because it's not currently active. There's a goblin. Back. Oh, there's probably upgrades to the cooldown and whatnot. Yeah, let's have a few points in there. I do want to see what that is, but these are the upgrade costs for the blacksmith, which again is this. Orb spawn rate, which is those. That's good. Is plus 7% ring upgrade at success chance. Okay, so that was the same as I guess this one here. It's kind of boring. Let's see what this is. Oh, max orbs. Oh, I didn't know there's a max. So I guess you really want to be collecting those orbs as soon as they drop. Right, let's get that other one uncovered. Oh, and this one's unlocked now, which is, oh, okay, never mind. I chose that one because now that's every time we get a bar, it's 2 bars. More spawn, striker endurance, so it has more charges before it positions. Well, and apparently there's a cooldown. A little more collection. Looks like the dagger or bow, well, dagger or bow is ready. Now that we're getting the bars quicker, that's nice. I do want to see what that is though, so... Oh, okay, so your crits do more damage. That's fine. That, I think, is important. And of course, that one I want. Do I want to wait until I have enough? Maybe? Alright, so we actually have enough for this. Oh, for both of them, funny enough. Do I want... What was it? And bow speed. Not sure what that is. That will be just damage. Sit on here instead. This is dagger speed. This is dagger hit damage. One up. Then we'll see how that goes. A lot of coins. Hoping there's going to be a little bit more variety between the levels and whatnot. I mean, I imagine there will be more weapons to unlock and stuff. Right, I'll do that again. We'll see what's over here. What is this? +1 max blacks or bleed stacks. That's cool. But now what? Well, it didn't actually change that unfortunately, but it's 3 seconds now. It'll tick faster. It doesn't actually tell us how long it's ticking, and then whatever. That I was gonna wait. Some more. Probably finish that off. My upgrades are actually costing more than my skill tree is now. How many points are there? Alright. Where's that? Okay. Got lots to spend. Alright. So I would like that's good. That's good. This becomes goblin. So it says goblin. I assume that means treasure goblin. Yeah, that I don't care about. I don't know what that is, but let's see. Bill only stops for 2 sleeping rings. I'm not sure what that means. I think maybe it means that it won't sleep when it comes out the next time, but I guess we'll see. Enough to collect. Collecting stuff's becoming a full-time job. Alright, that's at 38. Where are we at with this? That's going to be damage. I want to find out what that is. Chain count and... Oh, right, the extra damage per chain. And it's chain lightning, so that's nice. Do that just to find out its dagger speed and 50% chance on wall hit to bleed. Oh, random enemy, okay. And this last one here was dagger hit damage. Not surprising. That was all my points, right? We have enough for a point. get that? That one. Right, yeah. I didn't get to check. That was doing what I thought it was going to do. I need that ring to come back out. Okay, so we'll get up that time. See what happens when it comes out the next time. No, it's still sleeping, so I'm not sure what that silent point means. Still only stops for 2 sleeping rings, not 1. Yeah, I don't know that. This is base gold. We want that. We always want that. We want that. That went from 1.3 down to 1. Okay. Percent goblin at jackpot chance. Oh, does that mean the gold version of the treasure goblin, maybe? And then more crit. Okay. And then floor 9. Collect a bunch of things. Kill the goblin. More upgrading. Let's find out what this last one is. Ring charge rate. Okay. Alright, so then we also want to upgrade this, just a little bit of that. And that's what, floor 12, so that's gonna be a while. Right. Speed, and those again will just be base damage. This one, I like. Let random targets get bleed. That's definitely good. Interestingly, and I don't know if it's on purpose or not, that text here says 15% chance on wall hit to bleed. 15% chance on wall hit to bleed. It's not saying plus. So if this is intentional, that means there's 2 chances of it like 15% chance it hits a target, a separate 15% chance it hits a target. So potentially 2 targets. If it's not intentional, they probably just forgot the plus, and it just means 30% chance. We will see. The last thing, oh yeah, that. I think I want base damage more. Collect all the things. I saw a little lightning effect there, but I'm not sure what it was from. Really should be getting a few levels, because I probably have quite more than enough damage for the boss fight. Actually, just do that. Go, they're together. They're together. Oh yeah. Boss Bane. But not sure what that is. Alright, floor 7. Not sure what that did for me. Oh, rage. Oh, so that was this mechanic. I thought I was talking about something else. At each 100%, a wave of extra enemies is launched. Okay. Cool as that. Got some kobold-looking dudes. Little dragons. Get more points. Get extra points. Alright, again. Sure. It is alright. Let's do that. And we're down to... Where's this at? Done. We'll see. Oh yeah, that's much quicker. I guess that was my rage thing that just spawned a random bunch of enemies. Cool. Right. Just do bow. Almost done. 3 more, so 2 pickups. Fill that up, and then that's gonna be a bit. Feel like I've gotten a little too far behind on just damage though. Gotta wake that up. Can get another one. Oh, that says 90% now. Oh, did I get an upgrade that actually reduced that? I don't remember seeing that. Yeah, weird. I don't know where that was from. Okay, well, I might as well just get the last 2 points. And 2 more floors. I'll just Put everything in there for a little bit. Got our spam. And take care of a few of those before I go into the boss room. Alright, let's do the boss room. Stuff happening. This looks like it'll be good. Floor 8. I didn't see anything pop up. Be good. Oh, hey, there's our super goblin again, I guess. Not sure how lucrative it is now. They're what, 30 per coin? For what that old goblin was dropping, but it didn't look like it was as much. Be weird. Definitely taking longer to get a currency for any of these increases. Some more points into dagger. Your speed or that thing. I think I'll do that thing. This last one was just some damage. Oh, was that it hitting the boss room? That's probably what that sound effect was. Whole time. Okay, so I just realized what that one upgrade meant. It means this. This switches down to about 9 seconds. There's one sleeping right now. Just gonna let it go. And now there's 2 sleeping. So that's what it meant. You can have 2 that are sleeping. And you're watching the video and you're like, well, yeah, of course that's what I knew right away. Sure when that's gonna happen, but to see that, to show it. Not surprisingly, I mean the demo has, you know, faster progression to show off what the game's like a little better. Which I get. Alright. 5k gold. Get a few of those. I'll do the boss once I get that one other point. Was I still 2 levels? Yeah, 1 level away. Okay, so see what those things start looking like. Alright, there we go. And oh yeah, and I guess even though you're not hovering over anything in the boss room, these are getting the blade stacks on them at least. Well, I mean 15% or 30%. 15. Alright, what do these guys look like? Not sure. The ogres. Could just be orcs. Okay, well, we definitely want more point. If I can get that first point, I'll show you what the tree looks like. Go. Alright, so the first point here is the pistol. Okay. So then, okay, we can do more boss mobs. Okay, the pistol's very loudly. I can hear you shooting. But yeah, more boss mobs and less health per. The striker count increases. Okay, that's kind of boring. For the pistol, we scroll back up. The first thing is an extra burst. Okay, so it's currently, which one's the pistol? There it is. Okay, so it's shooting out. Like it's shooting out 3 shots every time it hits the edge. I assume they're going in random directions, which now that we have lots more enemies on screen, that works out just fine. Alright, so here we have that and that. Don't care about the striker count so much, but okay, well that'll be good. And then for upgrades, oh, it's a different. Sting. Alright, so the bow still needs 3 floors. Pistol is fine for it. 3 points as base down. Let's see what this is. So we got dagger speed, we got tick rate, and 3 hits of damage here that I want. Oh, and you do start with 5, it did say in that little info pop up. Guess we'll just do that to start. I may have missed it. No, I guess, yeah, I haven't seen any copper drops yet. Not sure if that's because they have to be enabled. Oh, never mind. There's one right there. Alright, so this is this. I think it's currently 1, so let's see if that's 4. That would be 5. This would be 30% chance for pistol bullets to pierce. Okay, that is handy. Oh, I see. It's actually bursting instead of just more in the fork, or not fork, the spread. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, so a lot more because yeah, that has nothing to do with. Yeah, it's shooting regardless of where your cursor is. It seemed like it was shooting more if you have an active cursor on stuff, but it's hard to tell. Well, maybe that's because of the auto things. All right, pistol. What's that? The piercing does more. That will probably just be generic increase in damage and pistol speed. Okay. More shots because it's going faster. I think. Good. We've got 3 weapons left remaining. Oh, a lot more stuff going on, which is nice. Build the rage bar, got a bunch of extra mobs. Alright, let's do the boss fight, see what it does. Oh yeah, they're beefy. That. We have the technology. We're 10! Still no 4th thingy. We have here though. One more. Oh, what was this at? 2 more floors, okay. And that'll be the last one for the bow. This one will be on floor 14. So, I don't know if I was thinking of a different game or if it was something in the demo that they took out, but I thought you could choose like your weapon counts. Oh, unless it really is what this is. Or one of the later ones at least. You do like all guns and then, you know, have lots of loud shooting sounds like constantly. Ba-bam, bam, ba-bam, 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 ba-bam. It'll be fun. Be cathartic. See, hopefully the sound effects aren't too loud and like been barely hearing me this entire time. That guy's hand. Okay, that's good. Okay. And that is done for a bit too. So add this isn't slightly like to the left. Like interact with those buttons better. I'm not convinced it's dropping extra. Alright, I want to do this, I guess. That was 6 points. Unless I had one rating, and 5 points, but either way. Alright, so we have drop chance, but it specifically shows the silver version there. More enemies we want. Of course we want the reduced cost. Reduce stages again, so that's good. That just bumps up our damage a bunch. We'll see. These 2 are points, so is rage, I don't care. This is striker radius. Okay, that is helpful. Oh, and here's slot 2. That's how you get your second slot, which I can afford, so let's just do that. Reduces blacksmith upgrade cost again, so I want to do that before I spend anything there. And then more goblin thingies. Oh, speaking of goblins, there's a gold one. Just get everything moving so I can go into here. So now we have our second card slot. Is that just literally doing the same thing? Oh, okay. I thought there was something else going on with this logic before. Huh. Well, okay, I'm gonna basically ignore that until I see what this fourth thing is. What do we got? We got these don't matter right now because can't do anything with them. One only has one E. Generic damage. Now we have spread. 25% chance on activation to fire the full burst at 1 to 7 random enemies outside the target. That's cool. I didn't realize another point. That's the same thing. So probably same thing. They just forgot to put the plus on there. And this is, again, no plus, plus. Plus 30 chance for pistol bullets to pierce, which, what was the base? 30, and that was damage. Forgot to unlock that so I could see that. That's probably the same icon. Okay. Pierce is probably a good thing to get ASAP. Oh, and I guess we're not getting double on the copper, I guess is what those are. Ingots, bars, whatever you want. Alright. I think more piercing is better than that. That is that. That's probably better. I'm gonna do that one. And that is just the same as that. I should have known that. That one's going to be the same as that. Alright, and our base thing here. Where are we at? Oh, right. We wanted to spend on production first. Next point is orb spawn rate. Handy. Go back to putting all the stuff into damage in a sec. Bam! Alright, let's try the boss fight after I clear out a bunch of these clusters. Because, I think if you fail the boss fight, I don't know if it just goes right back to this with the mobs that were up, or if it kind of resets. But if it doesn't or if it does reset rather, then I just got another raid for it. If it does reset, or rather, what am I saying? If it does reset, then there's value in clearing out these clusters. If it doesn't, then it doesn't matter as much. But if you, I mean, if you defeat this, then they're all gone anyway, so. Okay. Alright, 10 seconds left. Probably gonna do it. That gun going crazy everywhere. Floor 11 still did not unlock that next section. They're mechanical. Yeah, they look like robot kind of things. Alright, we still need some damage. Well, we need gold. That gold to come in faster. Well, gold, copper, coins, whatever it is. Whatever it be. Alright, do we have... Oh, and this was... Oh, no, that was floor 12 for the bow. Leave that alone for now, and I want... here. Well, right, that's just going to be that. That's worthwhile. Boss room is available. Just gonna jump into it early and see what happens. Yeah, these guys are pretty beefy, so we'll see. That's pretty close, though. And still nothing over there. Why? What are these, scarecrows? Yeah, they're scarecrows. Or something like that. Kinda looks straw man-ish. Little Wizard of Oz action going on. Bam, the big buff. Alright, where are we at with... Not enough. Oh, we did get to 12, so... Put all these points into bow. Oh, I didn't realize it was so few. Oops. Oh, did that just mess me up? Damn, okay. 5% chance to get a... What? To hit to clone bow? What? Alright. Next clones. Clone duration, okay. And just more clone hit image. So I should not have spammed that, because now I have nothing to spend it on, but it let me buy it. Gonna have to let the developer know. At least on the other stuff it would show if there's anything else near, but it didn't seem to, even though you can scroll too far. What? Oh, my stuff back. I mean, in the end, it doesn't make like a huge difference because it's just a matter of, you know, spawning and collecting as you go. Wait, is dagger? Yeah, that's probably gonna be 4 as well for dagger. We'll spend enough. Yeah, I really need to be spending more on damage. Want to click that upgrade button one more time before I switch. There we go. Oh, and this one's ready, so what do we want? Speed. Yeah, I think speed, so effectively 20% more on the base at least. Attacks. They're faster. I may be wrong math, but close enough. That's a nice cluster, look at that. Okay, let's just... wonder if there's another reduce that cost available soon. What do we got? Yeah, spawn, oh yeah. Not sure what that'll be. Oh, that's probably a good thing still. Super goblins, sure. What? The Plinko. Oh, there we go. That's the next one. Spawn rate, hit radius, and ball generates faster. Oh, that's the Plinko ball. Okay. Well, let's see what Plinko is before I spend that point. Alright, Plinko. Balls charge over time. Press drop to merge. Merge enemies into a merge enemy. Okay. Edge, 2 enemies. Mid, 3 enemies. Center, 4 enemies. Okay, merged enemies become an elite. For a bit to drop more gold. Pick up glowing orbs to charge faster. Alright, so I can drop a ball. That's what it did. Okay, so what was the 3 times actually giving me? Missing something. There's too much going on. Alright, I'm not sure. Oh, there's the purple thing, though. Oh, there's my, thing. So if it's actually merging enemies... Okay. I just have to pay attention when it hits the bottom. Alright. Nope, I didn't see it. I'll have to record and pause the video later. But it did make an elite, so... How much more gold are we talking? Because that guy's pretty beefy. Oh. Oh. I saw 132, which is only, well, I guess it's quadruple the 29 that I saw there. Making coins close together or... Yep. Merged, maybe? Not sure. Hey, pull some shit up. But okay. Make another guy. Okay, I think I saw it down here. Try another one once I do this. Another one, okay. So, did it say... Okay, so if it merges 4 enemies, presumably it's going to be super tough. And, you know, lucrative. Let's see, though. Okay. 4 points here, so... those would just be damage, so I'll just do that, and damage next time. That's probably done there. This mechanic that I keep ignoring, I'm not too happy about. And it's fine. Right, I wanted to do this. But we do want extra, or is the extra ball? Oh, the balls generate faster, so I guess it went to 27 seconds. Thought it was at 30. I have no idea. What is this? Hitter. This was more of those, which is good. Now we have faster enemy spawn rate. Want that. Want another of those, really, which will be down here, I guess. Oh, that's this tree. That only counts for these. Interesting. We want more enemies. Let's see about... Oh, so Plinkles... Oh, so you can just drop them all at once. And then we got... Should have been 3 big guys, I thought. Maybe one died, like, super fast, I'm not sure. Oh, there's one over here, so maybe that's what I missed. Okay. Come on. And yeah, it was 27 seconds. This is that. We'll just throw in more damage in that pistol. This is like more. We have again. I wanted to see. Oh, we still have stuff way up here. Rage, like a radius. Response, hitter radius, and whatever that is, and I think this will stay at 4 if I do this. Yeah, so it literally is previous. That's not a typo. Bubble wand. Okay, well then we'll see that. So that'll be my next point. Bubble wand. I actually forgot to read this up here, which was a fire burst. Yeah, okay. This one is on wall hit. It fires a bubble projectile that pierces through enemies and bounces off walls. So if you can ignore all the visual clutter that's going on, you can see those balls shooting all over the place. They are quite speedy. Alright, and that I assume will also be, yes, this currency. Oh. Did I unlock it in the wrong order somehow? Maybe? Was it progressing levels fast enough? I don't know. But let's see, oh, there's this tree. Okay, so it starts with Pierce count. Sure. Then we have Pierce count again and Bounce count. Okay. Go with Bounce. Oh, Bounce. Okay. Didn't expect it to be the same node twice in a row. We need more points so we can get more of that ore. More of those upgrades. Everything is more better and more faster. Okay. And of course I'd like to unlock this down here. Oh, that's all those. I didn't even realize that. You could just go faster down that. 7 points in every tree, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You could just do one, straight line to the end, plus one extra. I do want that. What was this again? Oh yeah, extra boss bombs. This is, well, they generate faster, but that also means you have to go on that tab faster. That was crit chance. That is... We have an icon. I thought we had an icon. Yeah, crit damage is what that will be. Chance and damage makes sense. This one is... Oh, striker endurance. Okay. Well, I have to choose one of those. Collect stuff in the background while this is up. Assuming it does work behind there, which yeah, looks like it did. And then let's see what this next tree is. Ah, that's what I wanted. Once I do that, then I can start spamming that again. Yeah, I've kind of gotten to a point where the game almost is playing itself. Which is good for a longer game. I don't know if it's that good of a design idea for a short incremental, which I'm pretty confident this is. But I mean, there's enough going on and whatnot that it's entertaining or fun for... There's our rage spawn. Oh, and I didn't notice. Maybe that's just been going up like 1 or 2% every time. Kinda makes sense. Oh, unless it has to do with the level you're on specifically. Possible too. Alright, so we'll do that. Crit and enemy count. That. Plus slots, plus wood merge count. Oh, that's cool. Also, we should do this. Some of those beefy guys up here. Man, visual stuff going on a lot. Especially with that pistol. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, I am curious to see what the next few weapons will be. Also really should be going to the next boss room. Although I should have done that after. Go on. Pistol at, that's that. Okay, so I'll just do the last 2 points of pistol. I can throw everything into Bubble Wand for now. Oh, so in here it's pistol then Bubble Wand, but over here it's Bubble Wand then pistol. I don't know why. That's just going to be flat increased damage, so let's see what this is. Bubble... Oh, the speed. That very not surprising. I should have, realized that's what it was going to be. Just do, speed. Alright, now I want to do the boss room. See how this goes. That's a good cluster. Hard to see the mobs. Go. Okay, so floor 13. And we have... warlocks, maybe? Kind of. Is that a mask, or is that actually their face? I'm gonna guess orc, warlock, or something like that. Because they're green, they have clawed hands, so that's probably an orc. It could be goblin warlock too, or something. Necromancer, maybe. They are fairly comparable in various games and whatnot. Yeah, so that went down a pretty good amount. Still just damage. I mean, it's only 3 increase too for 5k. That's why this point, this button is much better. And I mean, it's more interesting seeing things like this. Wave crit, we have whatever that is. I don't recognize that symbol. We'll do that just for the fun of it. Another one of these. I'm going to see what this is. That is... Oh, the ring charge rate. We did see that up here somewhere. Oh, right there. A few times, I guess. Alright. Got that going. I wanted to check Plinko. Oh, I thought... Oh. Didn't... I swear I didn't change the number until after one of those. Hit it. Our big guys. There's one up there. So I mean, it's worth the time attacking those versus the other ones. Yeah, they're beefy. I mean, I'm also slacking on damage, so there's that. Alright. Let's check bubble where was I at? Bubble power. Oh yeah, what was this? Huh. Didn't expect it to be so low for that. Oh yeah, I think I only got one of those nodes, which has a chance to increase the copper bar collection. Wait for that second one. Oh, I just got an achievement, just says Plague. Oh, so there you go. I was going to initially say Plague Doctors, but they don't have the mask. It's more of like a skull, bone skull. You know, maybe related. Yeah, the achievement had no text, so I don't know if it's just because I've killed, you know, a few hundred or 1,000 of these or what, but... Alright, we want more points. We always want more points. We have blacksmith upgrade stages, so that's this part. Striker counts. This is 472. Wait. Didn't go up that time. Oh, that's weird. Right. No, yeah, because the next thing is probably a static value. Actually, I haven't been paying attention to that. That's at 82. Oh, that's 100. Well, yeah. Reason not to do it. Still at 100. 97. I'll probably hit that, and then it'll fail. That'd be kind of comical. Alright, collected a bunch. Let's do... Where are we at on that rage timer? Pretty close. Alright, I'm gonna do it before the rage timer. Let's see how it goes. All about these clusters. And not forgetting my sleeping thingies. Rings. Boss Legend, it says. 414. That unlocked the dagger row, so we can see what those nodes are. My damage definitely feels too low now. And this did reset, and it looks like that went up by 6%. So let's go to dagger. We have... Oh yeah, the clone thing. Which, those are all the same, except that one was different. Okay. Extra bleed stacks. Now, where are my daggers? There's a lot going on. Hard to even see them. But I'm going to trust the game that it's cloning them sometimes. Alright, still wanted bubble points. Oh yeah, so let's see what's here. What's that at level 6 more at 20? Oh, so that's the same thing. That looks like the same icon. Same icon. Okay, so that tree is the same as this tree. A little disappointing. Okay, we got that going on. It's gonna be a bit. And I don't know if these ever have any value again. Or if this game has a prestige mechanic. Right. It's about to spawn that. Really should do that. So we'll do this. 3 points. Collect some skulls. Go into here, and we have, let's just see the next tree. Arc count and ring upgrades. Fast and ring charge rate. That is probably the better of the 3. Alright, now we have the relic system, the second last tab. Like there's 4 more down here. I'm going to show you what the relic system is, and then end the video. I don't want to show you the entire game, because then you don't have a reason to go play it yourself. And that's not entirely true. Some people like watching the entire game and then to go and playing it themselves. I don't myself, but you know, I get it. I usually watch videos, gameplay videos, just to see if I think the base game will be fun, and then I go and play it. Or I don't, you know, depending on the game. But yes, let's see what Relic is. Relics grant your weapon powerful effects. Oh, okay. And they drop from elite enemies, so your Plinkle mergers. That makes sense. Equip them in your relic slots. Where's... Oh, the slot is what's up there, I guess. Okay. Each relic changes or charges as your weapon bounces. Okay, so gold drops increase for 47% for 10 seconds, and this says... Okay, so this is the one that's equipped. Wait, so... How do I equip it? On a different tab somewhere, not down here. Oh, I guess I have to do that. So this is what? Double all weapon damage for 6 seconds, and I guess that's going to happen once it gets up to 266. Too much going on the screen to actually see what's going on. But yeah, there's the timer. Okay. So once that's done, I'm gonna pop that out. Okay, yeah, then now I can select. Okay, I didn't have to drag it. And that number looked about the same. I didn't notice if that one went up or not. But okay, so more gold for 10 seconds once it fills up. Rusting. And then it said what? You get more... Oh, there's no info button on the screen. Yeah, you're... Kill the elites, and I guess there's a chance for more relics to drop. And I assume the numbers for the relics are somewhat randomized. See if we get one from this guy. I don't see one. Was there only the one? Okay. Maybe these are all unique spots. I assume you can get more spots later. Try 2 more of these guys. One. Oh, there's 2. I want a relic. Okay, well, looks like I did not pick up another relic, unfortunately. Goblin. Alright, so, yeah, okay. That's all that. Alright, well, thanks for watching. This is Bouncy Weapons, just came out today, May 20th, 26. And, yeah, if you like what you see, go get it. And thanks for watching.